This is UCW Awakening. The fight isn't coming, it's already here.
Fists in the air, smash through the sky. No time for mercy, no time to cry. Shattered illusions, broken remains. This is the hour. Break the chains. Break the chains, feel the fire rise. Screaming loud, tear through the light. No surrender, no retreat tonight. We own the world, we own the fight. Steel boots stomping echoes of rage. Unleash the beast, escape the cage. Wolves may bleed, but we won't fall. Stand together, we take it all. Break the chains, feel the fire rise. Screaming loud, tear through the light. No surrender, no retreat tonight. We own the world, we own the fight. Break the chains, feel the fire rise. Screaming loud, tear through the light. No surrender, no retreat tonight. We own the world, we own the fight.
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? We're trying this again. Welcome back to UCW Awakening Live. I changed things around as far as the internet connection. I'm hoping we're a little more stable, hoping things get sent out better, hoping it's just an overall better experience. Haven't seen anything drop so far. We're staying steady where we want to be. This is UCW Awakening. To start off the night, we've got John Reagans versus Schwartzy in a no-holds-barred match. Schwartzy making his UCW Awakening debut against the hardcore legend himself. Drum Monkey and Keith get an opportunity to hash out some of their problems from when they were bandmates together here tonight in a no-holds-barred match. Kurt Irons and Angus Wade. Eric Irons escorts his brother down to the ring for a little bit of moral support. Alex Bishop and Akiri Uemoto go at it in a one-on-one Extreme Rules match to represent the UCW Women's Division here on UCW Awakening. Bruce Scarlett and Xander Bishop will go at it in a one-on-one match. And Jaden Seol and Shizuka Kitano will go at it for the UCW Women's Hardcore Championship. John Reagans, Schwartzy, UCW, no-holds-barred action. Schwartzy looking to take away the title of Hardcore Legend from John Reagans here on UCW Awakening. I don't think it's possible. And as always, if you are looking to join UCW, all you have to do is post your created character with hashtag UCWUU and hashtag UCWEF. All you gotta do, leave a comment letting me know you did it. Join the Discord if you're on YouTube. It's in the channel description if you're on the live stream right now on Twitch. !Discord. All you gotta do. That'll put you in with everybody else who's part of UCW, and it will let me know that you are now a member. John Reagans making his way down to the ring. Whole lot of whoop-ass bottled up and ready to go in this man's body. He is not excited about the start he's had to his career in UCW. 0-3 up on those ropes. Big man John Reagans. He looks hyped up, amped up, and ready to go. And now his opponent making their way through Gorilla as we speak. The lights are up. Schwartzy makes his way down to the ring, making his UCW debut. This is one that a lot of people are excited for. The unexpected ferocity and anger of this man Schwartzy. Athleticism like no other. Looking to take UCW Awakening by storm. John Reagans, Schwartzy, UCW one-on-one action. Reagans starting off very strong early on in this match. Off the middle rope, he takes him out. Big crossbody. He grabs his arms. Big knee to the face of Schwartzy. John Reagans in complete control early on in this match. Stomping down on the chest. He hasn't even broken a sweat yet. Schwartzy, much larger than John Reagan's now that I get a better look at both men. Off the middle rope, big moonsault connects. Schwartzy might be putting it together. Some big kicks to the gut and then an elbow to the face of John Reagan's. Schwartzy throws him over the top rope, treating him like a bag of trash. Schwartzy at least 6 inches taller than John Reagan's. He's talking to the commentators over there. What's he talking about? What could he be telling them? Into the announce table. John Reagan's fighting back. Big knee lays Schwartzy out. We got a lot of knees shot. A lot of knees to the head happen in UCW. They're going to be talking to us about over the top rope. John Reagan's just took Schwartzy out, but it was not enough. Schwartzy with a counter makes his way back up to his feet, heads into the ring. He throws him in. Into the corner. Middle, big kick from John Reagan's, lays out Schwartzy. Big knees to the leg as well. Stomping down on the side of Schwartzy. John Reagan's might be back in control here tonight. Down onto the back of Schwartzy. Big kick to the face. And another knee off the middle rope. Big moonsault. Only a count of one. John Reagan's not able to get it done there. He throws him into the ropes. Big shot to the gut from Schwartzy. Back and forth these two men go. He caught him. Turning the tide once again. Another big kick from John Reagan's. Looking down at his opponent. John Reagan's feeling the power now. He calls Schwartzy up to his feet. That is a very large man to be trying to intimidate like this. Another shot to the gut. He knees him. Continues through. Misses that one. Takes him out with another clothesline. John Reagan's with a kendo stick. Schwartzy gets out of the way. Big Superman punch connects. He's going for a cover. Only a count of two. John Reagan's makes his way back up to his feet. Into the referee. Off the middle rope. Takes him out. Forearm across the back of the neck. He's up on that top rope. Down onto the body of Schwartzy. John Reagan's back in the driver's seat in this one. A kick to the gut. Stunner connects. Is that enough? Is John Reagan's going to get his first W in UCW? Only a count of two once again. Pick Schwartzy back up. He got him. Going for a cover. He just dropped Schwartzy down on his face. Two. Once again, only a count of two. Schwartzy able to get out of that one. Mounted punches from John Reagan's. He's got a shovel. Down onto the body of Schwartzy. Really letting him have it. Rolls him up. Schwartzy going for a cover. John Reagan's able to kick out before it even begins. Big chops to the body. Schwartzy with a huge combo. Off the middle rope, massive kick to the face. John Reagan's neck snapped back with that one. Schwartzy not done with him. Into the ropes. Big spear from Schwartzy lays out John Reagan's. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. John Reagan's able to fight out. He misses the tope. Big kick to the face. And a knee from Schwartzy. That's John Reagan's main move right there. Was that enough to keep him down? We'll never know. Schwartzy not done, letting loose another Superman punch. Connects. John Reagan kicks out at 2 once again. Resilience is the name of the game here on UCW Awakening. Throws him into the ropes. Misses the spear. John Reagan throws him out of the way. Catches him with a big kick to the face. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. John Reagan's able to get up to his feet. Down onto the body with that kendo stick. He's going for another cover. Count of 3. John Reagan's beat Schwartzy. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good start to UCW Awakening. Drum Monkey versus Keith. Like I said, these two gentlemen were former bandmates together. Looking to hash out some of the differences that were caused on the tour bus here tonight. Now Keith is a shining star here in UCW. He's won a couple, he's lost a couple, been in a lot of big matches in his career. Drum Monkey, however, a big deal around these parts. That man's the UCW Worldwide Champion and has been for almost a month. Showing up for the first time in 2 weeks since he defended it against the former champion Ryan Davis, where he won the ability to call himself the Worldwide Champion for real. Now, obviously, he won this championship back at UCW behind closed doors. If you have not checked it out, go check it out on the YouTube. And if you think you can beat Drum Monkey, all you have to do is post your created character using UCWUU and UCWEF. That's the best way for me to find you. Leave a comment letting me know that you did. We'll get you in. And ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow on Monday, or technically today, whenever this is airing on YouTube, tomorrow if you're here live on Twitch or YouTube, UCW Overdrive makes its premiere live. Making his way to the ring, we've got Keith. This is another man, like I said, who's had an illustrious career in UCW. Knowing that if he can beat the champion here tonight, maybe he can beat the champion at a later date and win that belt himself. Keith was a part of the match where Drum Monkey won that belt to begin with. A part of me thinks that Keith might think that maybe it should have been him. Now, this match not for the championship. The champion is just in it. No holds barred, no rules. Drum Monkey Keith one-on-one. Catches him early, working the arms. A submission. Keith able to fight out. Big punch to the face of Drum Monkey. That just lets you know the energy that these two men are on here in this match. He drops him down. Counter for counter. These two men know each other so well. He's got his head trapped. Drum Monkey picks up Keith. Looks like Keith, yes, he does. He rolls over. He got out of it. Forearm across the back, throws him into the ropes. Leapfrog over. Drum Monkey catches him. He's able to get a reversal. Keith catches that, though. He catches the kick. Big power bomb to Drum Monkey. Like I said, ladies and gentlemen, the chemistry and history between these two men is absolutely insane. Over the top rope, Keith misses completely. Into the ropes, Drum Monkey catches him with a shoulder tackle. Big kick to the face. And an elbow down. Kick to the body and the back of Drum Monkey. And an elbow in the face. Keith going for a cover. Drum Monkey bleeding. Only a count of one, not enough to keep the champion down. Coffin drop off the middle rope. Keith rallying the crowd behind him. Setting them against a fan favorite champion. That is a big surprise to me. Drum Monkey once again flips him over his hip. Another submission. Keith able to fight out of this one as well. Big punches to the face. He's got him. Bouncing Drum Monkey off that top turnbuckle. Or bouncing Keith off that top turnbuckle. Working the arm. Big kick to the body. And another drop kick from Keith lays out Drum Monkey. He's got another table. Keith slides it into the ring. This is Keith's main thing. He is a table junkie. All about him, if you ask me. Only a count of two. Up to his feet. Drum Monkey wants the action. Over his shoulders, he dropped him down. 1, 2. Only a count of two. Another kick to the gut. 2. Only a count of two. Drops the elbow down. Keith on fire. What's this? Drum Monkey distracted by something. The paparazzi coming down to the ring. Nikola Jokic is the arena paparazzi, if you did not know, ladies and gentlemen. Keith has got him. Arm trapped. He's working Drum Monkey down. Big kick to the gut. Off the middle rope. Drop kick from Keith. Lays out Drum Monkey. Down onto his knee. Keith on fire. Big kick to the leg. And a kick to the face as well. Stomping down on the side. Keith in control now. Down onto the body. Keith off the top rope. Going for a cover. 2. Only a count of two. Drum Monkey able to kick out. Working the leg. Big kick to the back of the leg. Drum Monkey takes him out with an elbow. And another. He's fired up. Sling Blade takes out Keith. What else does he have left in the tank? Up to the top rope. Drum Monkey comes back down. 720 splash. Is that enough? 1, 2. Only a count of two. Keith powers out. Big kick to the gut from Drum Monkey. DDT. Going for another cover. Is that enough to keep Keith down? 3. Drum Monkey wins.
I'm talking to somebody in the stream chat at the beginning of this match, but this is Angus Wade versus Kurt Irons in a one-on-one match. We had Eric Irons coming out to escort his brother too.
Up as somebody selectable for the roster. I'm really not sure what's going on. We've got Kurt Irons and Angus Wade going at it. Eric Irons comes down to the ring to support his brother. Angus Wade, a really big guy, so I do not blame him. One-on-one action underway. 2 tag team men making their singles debut here on UCW. Off the middle rope, big coffin drop from Angus Wade. Huge kick to the face. Drops the elbow of Angus Wade down. Kurt Irons, big stomps to the body. Raking the nails across the eyes. He drops him down on his back. Kurt Irons looks to be in control. But the plan is for Nolan to make his debut tomorrow. If we can get him uploaded, figured out. If I can get him on the roster, the plan was for him to be in the main event of Overdrive. He's calling Angus Wade up to his feet. Big slap across the chest. These 2 men now exchanging blows. It's a big-ass man to be going up against. The balls of Kurt Irons never in question. Throwing haymakers back and forth. Who will get the upper hand? Angus Wade, the strength, powers through off the middle rope, catches him. Kurt Irons goes toppling over. He's got him up on his shoulder. Down onto the mat. Did not look good for Kurt Irons. He cannot tag his brother in, though. He goes to the outside looking for a little support. Catches Angus Wade with a huge knee. He's got him up on his shoulders. Back down. Angus Wade is bleeding. Kurt Irons makes his way across the ring. Goes through the ropes. Angus Wade catches him with a big kick, rolls him over, going for a cover. Kurt Irons able to get out. Big punch to the face. He's fired up, looking ready to go. New wave of energy off the middle rope. Big punch to the face. Bulldog takes out Angus Wade. He's going for a cover. 2. Only a count of 2. Angus Wade able to power out of that one. Kurt Irons catches him with some big punches. Takes him out with a final clothesline. Is that enough to keep Angus Wade down? I don't think so. It's not. Takes him out. Big neck breaker. Angus Wade quickly back up to his feet, taking Kurt Irons down off that top rope. Drops the leg down. Going for the cover. Angus Wade. Only a count of 2. He kicks out. Angus Wade has a lot of catching up to do in this match. Rubbing the face of Kurt Irons against the apron and on the logo. Come on, man. Have some more respect. Down onto Kurt Irons. Angus Wade, every bit of 350 pounds. Kurt Irons still able to kick out. If you are new, welcome in. This is UCW Awakening. If you're looking to join, all you have to do is post your created character with UCW UU and UCW EF. We have next gen and last gen shows. Headbutt off the top rope. Another cover from Angus Wade. 2. Once again, only a count of 2. Kurt Irons gets out. He's looking to get him back on his feet. Big kick to the gut. Head trapped. Angus Wade has got him up. Makes him a little dizzy. Back down. Going for another cover. The ref is high-fiving Kurt Irons. Only a count of 2. Kurt Irons makes his way back up to his feet. Punch to the gut. A second wave of energy from Kurt Irons after the beating that he's taken. Working the arm of Angus Wade on that top rope. He's got him. What's he looking? Oh my, he's picking him up. Wrenching the neck of Angus Wade. Kurt Irons, what a brutal attack. We have never seen that in UCW. Only a count of 1. Angus Wade still able to get up to his feet. Big kick to the gut. Takes him down. Is that enough? He's not done with his opponent. Drops him down on his head. Kurt Irons going for a cover. 2. Only a count of 2. Angus Wade gets out. Stomping down on the hand and body. He's got his arms going for a big knee. Another knee from Kurt Irons. Angus Wade fell down. Dead weight. Kurt Irons calls him up to his feet. He missed whatever that was supposed to be. Angus Wade off the middle rope. Catches him with a headbutt. Calls him to his feet. Huge spear from Angus Wade. Takes out Kurt Irons. He's going up to the middle rope. Drops the knee down. Now up to the top once again. The big man flies. Big headbutt. Going for the cover. 3. Angus Wade wins. Able to take the victory against Kurt Irons. Not sure why his brother came out if the plan was to never intervene. On UCW Awakening, we've got Alex Bishop taking on Akari. Big one-on-one matchup between these two women. One looking to make her way up the title picture. The other looking to stay where she's at. Making their way down to the ring first, we've got the woman's gladiator. The Amazonian mascot of UCW Awakening. Alex Bishop coming through Gorilla. Making her way to the stage now. This entrance is long as hell. Just the beginning, too. Like, she still has the whole thing that happens afterward. There she is, ladies and gentlemen. Wishing you all would bask in her glory. And her opponent, one of the best international signees in all of UCW women's wrestling. A former champion, Akira Uemoto. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is one-on-one Extreme Rules action in the UCW Awakening women's division. A former champion taking on a prospect for that championship. Big punch to the face from Akari to start it off. If you can't tell, I haven't figured out how I want to pronounce it. Big knee to the leg. Meets her with a huge elbow. Flips her over the top rope, knocks her outside early on in this match. Big chair shot from Alex Bishop, then she throws the chair at her afterwards. She rolls over, big power bomb connects. Throws her in. Already back up to her feet, Alex Bishop waiting for her opponent. Akari brings in a table. The second time we've seen this tonight. Will it be used? Down onto her shoulders. Meets her with a big kick. And then a punch. Going for a cover, Akari. Only a count of 1. Off the middle rope. She was going for something big there. It did not connect. Alex Bishop into the ropes. Goes behind. Big German suplex. Now a cover. Only a count of 1. Stomps down on the arm. Big elbows to the face of Alex Bishop. And then a kick. Going for a cover. I don't think it's enough. Only a count of 1. Missed a big attack. Back fist connects to the face of Alex Bishop. Drops her down. Working the back now. She's pulling out a ladder. Table goes back up, gets knocked down. Akari is behind her. In the ropes, drops down. Flips her over. Alex Bishop's bleeding. That knee connected hard. Table goes up. Akari up to the top rope. Alex Bishop makes her way back in. Off the top rope. That was insane. It connected. Akari takes out Alex Bishop. She's got the head trapped between her legs. Drops her down. Off the top rope. Stomping down on the body. Going for the cover. 2. Only a count of 2. Able to kick out. She's got her against the table. Akari threw it belly to belly. She's got that chair once again. Drops it, rolls back into the ring. Alex Bishop, German suplex onto the ladder. Takes her out with a massive clothesline once again. And a huge knee. Akari able to reverse whatever that was going to be from Alex Bishop off the middle rope. Misses the big DDT. Clothesline takes out Akari, going for the cover. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Akari able to kick out. Alex Bishop wants her on her feet. This does not look good. Big clothesline once again. Takes out her opponent. Down onto her back. I don't think Alex Bishop's done. No, she's got more left in her. One more. Tossing Akari across the ring. She makes her way back up to her feet. The fight of this woman is insane. Into the ropes, misses the knee. Alex Bishop meets her with a big elbow to the face to make up for it. Slide back in with a steel chair. I thought she was going to let loose for a second. No, she decides to go for a cover. Only a count of 2. Akari once again makes her way to her feet. Alex Bishop ready to go. Throws her into the ropes. Big clothesline once again. Up to the top rope. What's Alex looking to do? Decides to come down. Meets Akari in the middle of the ring. Big punch to the face. Elbow to the back of the head. Down onto that steel chair. Alex Bishop going up to the middle rope. Down onto the body of Akari. She's going for a cover. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Akari not done yet. She threw the chair down on the back of Akari. Akari going for a power bomb. Alex Bishop just took every bit of that ladder across her back. Both women missing huge kicks. Alex Bishop able to recover just a tad quicker. Bouncing the face of Alex Bishop off the turnbuckle. Akari with a big combo. What's she looking to do? Is this a shotgun drop kick? Propped up on the outside, Alex Bishop was absolutely defenseless. Akari with her favorite weapon, a sledgehammer, has come into play across the body of Alex Bishop. She's going for the cover. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Alex Bishop able to fight back out. She's got her up. Down onto the ropes, Akari in control. Big kick across the face and another huge combo from Akari. Is that enough? No, it's not. Alex Bishop kicks out at 2. She's got fight left in her. Back up to her feet. Meets Akari with a huge knee. Helps her back up. What she got planned. On to the ladder. The neck of Akari just bent across the corner of the ladder. Big punch to the face of Alex Bishop. And again, huge elbow. Another cover. 2. No. Only a count of 1. Alex Bishop looks a little frustrated, trying to figure out what she needs to do. She's got the head of Akari trapped. Not enough. Akari fights out. Kendo stick across the leg. Alex Bishop meets her with an elbow. And another. Alex Bishop might be putting it back together. This might be bad signs for Akari. As I say that, she fights back. Another 2 kicks to the face of Alex Bishop. Is that enough to keep her adversary down? It is. Akari walks out with the win. A big win for the former champion. Was that enough to move back into the title picture? Bruce Scarlett taking on Xander Bishop in a one-on-one expedition. The champion making his first appearance since 1 week or 2 weeks ago, when he defended his championship against Corey Black, the man that he won it from at UCW behind closed doors. Both of these men are absolute monsters. Bruce Scarlett, Corey Black attacks Bruce Scarlett from behind. What is happening? The former champion obviously still frustrated about how things went down at behind closed doors. Security making their way down to the ring, pulling Corey Black off of Bruce Scarlett. Xander Bishop standing in the middle of the ring, waiting for his opponent, hyped up, rallying the crowd behind him, ready to go, knowing that this is going to probably count as a win against the heavyweight champion here tonight. Bruce Scarlett seems a little pissed off, ready to go. Catches him with a big kick and then a knee. Xander Bishop's he's not in a good position. Bruce Scarlett took him out. Off the top rope, he flips over. Bruce Scarlett still showing he has so much energy left even after the attack from Corey Black. Big kick to the face of Xander Bishop. They don't do it like that in Canada. Pulling him up. Uranagi delivers. He's looking for another one. Bruce Scarlett showing he's still in control no matter what. Misses the moonsault. Xander Bishop taking the opportunity. Hey, I appreciate that. After I get done streaming, I will go check and see if he is still able to be accessed. If you haven't joined the Discord yet, check the channel description on YouTube. It's the first link that you'll see. Join there. We can actually conversate and like, figure out what's going on if problems persist past that. Xander Bishop misses the cutter off the ropes. Bruce Scarlett throws him into back and forth. These two men go. Coffin drop from Xander Bishop connects. One. Only a count of one. Bruce Scarlett not looking good now. Down onto the arm. Xander Bishop feeling himself a little too much for a man who's been getting his ass kicked. Hurricane Rana takes out Bruce Scarlett. Waiting for his opponent to stand up across his body. Xander Bishop catches him with a big punch, kick to the gut, head trapped. Bruce Scarlett fights out of the power bomb. Huge spear connects. He lays out Xander Bishop. Is that enough? 1, 2, 3. Bruce Scarlett wins even after the attack from Corey Black earlier tonight. Corey Black comes back down to the top of the ramp. He's ready for more. Something tells me these two men are not done with each other. Corey Black, Bruce Scarlett, a whole lot of tension between these two men. This is not going to be good. Huge interaction and altercation at the top of the ring. Everybody's coming out from the back to separate them. Corey Black broke free. I'm just a commentator. I'm not getting out of my chair. I'm not doing anything to stop this. I don't get a paycheck. It says CEO. I pay the paychecks. UCW Women's Hardcore Championship on the line. Extreme Rules action. Seol, Shizuka, and Jaden going at it here tonight in the Awakening main event. That worked. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, this is a triple threat elimination match for the UCW Women's Hardcore Championship. Jaden is our first contestant to make her way down to the ring. A very confident young lady looking to take away a championship here tonight. A former champion herself. Jaden wants back what should have always been hers in her opinion. Jaden waiting in the ring as her next opponent makes her way down. I believe this is the one, the only, the baddest woman in all of UCW Awakening. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Seol. A very scary lady mistaken to have a Sharingan. I would not be surprised if Seol walked out of this one with the gold. A former champion on UCW Dark. This syncs up pretty well with her entrance. She might have just found her new entrance song. And now, making their way down to the ring, ladies and gentlemen, your UCW Women's Hardcore Champion, Shizuka. This lady right here has fought valiantly to hold that gold around her waist. Not her first offense, not her first triple threat. If anybody is prepared for what is gonna happen here tonight, don't slide my belt across the ring, please. I try and tell them, you gotta respect the belts, them shits are expensive. We're hitting people in the face with them, throwing them, dragging them across the ground. A lot of work went into those championships, man. And there it is, a better look at the UCW Women's Hardcore Championship. Jaden, a very cocky young lady, like I said at the beginning of the match. Seol, one of the scariest women in all of UCW, and quite possibly the most skilled athlete in all of UCW, not just the women's division. Shizuka, big neck breaker, takes out Seol at the beginning of the match. Drop kick for Jaden. She took out both women. Only woman standing. Another for Seal. Shizuka on fire. Jaden just connected with a big kick to the face. And then a knee. I don't know what that was, but it did not connect. Drop kick takes out both women. Seal, only one standing now. And she's got some big kicks per planned for Shizuki. Into the corner, no. Seal goes into the corner. Shizuka able to get a reversal. Big drop kick connects. Flips her over her shoulder. Seal into the ropes. Jaden connects with a huge punch to the face. Off the top rope, moonsault connects. Seal not looking good. Shizuki breaks up the action with a chair shot. If you think you can take on any of these three women, all you have to do is post your created character. UCW UU and UCW EF. All you gotta do, leave a comment letting me know that you did it. If you want to make sure that I get you added, if you're on YouTube, check the channel description, join the Discord. Best way to get in contact with me and everybody else that's a part of UCW. Seal's got Shizuka in a sticky situation. Big elbows onto the back of the head. What's she looking for here? Jaden might need to move. Down onto the top of her head. Her head hit that hammer. And a chair shot across the back. Hurricane Rana from Seal takes out Jaden. Shizuka sitting on the outside. Still recovering from that last move. Takes her out, going for a cover. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Jaden able to get out. Seal pissed off about it. Catches her with a big elbow. Shizuka with a kendo stick across the back of Jaden. Drops her down on her knee. Off the top rope, moonsault connects. Seal rolls outside. Shizuka leg drop down onto the arm of Jaden. Big kick to the face. Seal's got a table. The third table we've seen here tonight. Will this one be utilized the same way the one that Akari and Alex Bishop used was? Down onto the metal bits. Shout out Cretan. Going for a cover, only one. She's got her. Down onto her back. Wheelbarrow slam connects. Jaden in control. The champion not looking good. Only a count of 1. She's able to get out of that one. She rolls out for a much needed breather. Seal. Big snap suplex takes out Jaden. Wrenching the big submission. Rear naked choke. Fully locked in. She's got her. Stretching her across her body. Somehow Jaden able to get out of that one. Seal with a chair. Misses the chair shot to the back of Shizuki twice. Jaden takes her out though. Big punch in the face. Seal crawls up the body of Shizuki. Very creepy. Bouncing the head of the champion off the mat. Jaden laying on the outside on that ladder. That is not a good position to be resting in. Lord knows what could happen. Seal off the top rope, misses the leg drop down onto that table. Huge kick to the face of Seal. Jaden throws in that trash can, bounces it off the body of Seal as well. Seal's name is weird. I don't like saying it as much as I have been. Collar and elbow tie up. Shizuka misses the action. Jaden able to fight out. She's got her power bomb. Seal drops the hammer, meets Jaden with a big punch to the face. Down off of her knee, going for a cover. 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Jaden able to get out of this. All 3 women still standing. All 3 women still ready to go. Big drop kick misses. Big punch from Seal. Takes her out with a Hurricane Rana. Kendo shot connects across the face of Jaden. Seal setting up that table. Big table shot connects to the face of Shizuka. She's going for a roll-up cover in spite of it. One. Only a count of one. Seal able to stay in this match. Stomping down on the face. Sledgehammer comes into play. Big forearm across the back. Seal caught her. Looking to roll her up. Shizuka not in a good position. Will the champion be able to retain? Jaden breaks up the pin surprisingly. This is an elimination match, so you'd assume that that would not be the case. Off the middle rope, misses. Jaden with some big elbows to the gut. Shizuka drop kick does not connect. Jaden's got the head of Seal trapped. Power bomb position. She walks her over to the ropes. Decides to bounce the face of Seal off the ropes instead. Meets her, drops her on the shoulder. Shizuka needs to put something together. Big sledgehammer shot misses. Seal with a huge combo. Hip toss onto the hammer. Big drop kick takes out Seal. Shizuka needs to get it in gear. Kick to the top of the head, and then another. Going for a cover. Shizuka looking to win this match one way or another. Does not get the pin on Seal. Seal stays in. Thank you, sir. Going for the cover, Jaden. 1, 2. Shizuka able to kick out. Seal caught her. She's looking to roll Jaden up as well. No, she goes for something different. Spins her out. Going for the cover. Not able to connect. This is not a pay-per-view, brother. This is UCW Awakening. This is Last Gen's Monday night show. What we do with Last Gen, whenever my internet and my computer permit, is we stream all three of them on Sunday, and then I edit them throughout the week and post them on their respective days. Jaden has been eliminated. Shizuka still one step closer to getting back her championship. Kendo stick shot across the face. But what we do is we stream all of our Last Gen shows on Sunday and upload them episodically, match by match, like you've seen throughout the week. What we're going to do with Next Gen, what you'll be on, is we're going to stream those Monday, Wednesday, Friday live, upload them episodically, match by match, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So essentially, they'll be Monday, Wednesday, Friday shows, but they'll be uploaded on on Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday if you can't catch them. Shizuka with the huge kick to the face of Seal. Is that enough to take her out? Only a count of 2. We have actually only had one pay-per-view on UCW so far, and that is Behind Closed Doors. If you want to go check that out after the stream, it was an incredible show. We had 12 great matches. Granted, some of the champions that won that night are not champion anymore, so it's a little outdated. It's been about 2 or 3 weeks since we had it. Shizuka with huge elbows to the body of Seal. Throws her into the ropes. Drops down. Over. Leapfrog. Seal caught her, but I think Shizuka's the one in control. No. Big drop kick to the knee. Seal able to fight out of that one. Throws her back into the corner. Darkwind, thank you for the follow, sir. How are you doing today? Welcome to live UCW programming. We are here. Big kendo stick across the face of Shizuka, going for the cover. 2. Only a count of 2. Shizuka still has fight left in her somehow. Fighting back in this huge main event on UCW Awakening. She catches her. Going for the cover. 1, 2. Almost retains. Ace Anderson actually will be making his debut Friday night in the main event. I did the booking for it today. You have, how many days is that? 5 days? You have 5 days remaining, brother. Off the top rope, Shizuka caught her. Big power bomb. She's got the trash can. What's she looking to do? Bounces the face of Seal off that top rope. Shizuka once again with her favorite weapon. I hope y'all don't mind if I hit my vape. I have a nicotine addiction. I've been smoking cigarettes since I was 10 years old. I can't help it. Big kick to the back of the head from Shizuka on the outside. This does not look good for Seal. The champion very well might retain here tonight. Rolls her in. Going for the cover. Shizuka, is this enough? 1, 2. Only a count of 2. Holy hell. The fight that these two women have left in them is absolutely insane. Snaps over the body. Big damage to the neck. Shizuka looking for the final attack. Huge kick to the face. Going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Shizuka retains. What an incredible match. A great show of strength from the champion, who will be able to put Shizuka down. If you think you've got a shot, all you've got to do is post your character UCWUU and UCWEF. We'll get you in. That was absolutely insane. And this is the women's division. The women's division on Awakening is absolutely cutthroat. They do not play around. To recap the action this far, we had John Reagans versus Schwartzy. Drum Monkey versus Keith. My bad. John Reagans took the W against Schwartzy. Drum Monkey beat Keith in a one-on-one, no stipulation match. Kurt Irons did not take away the W, even with the help of his brother against Angus Wade. Angus Wade walked out with the win. Akira Uemoto beat Alex Bishop in a one-on-one Extreme Rules match here tonight. Bruce Scarlett defeated Xander Bishop in spite of the interruption from Corey Black, the former UCW heavyweight champion. And Shizuka Kitano was able to win and retain her UCW Hardcore Women's Championship. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been UCW Awakening. If you are watching on YouTube, make sure to subscribe, like, and share it out with your friends. If you posted your character, make sure to leave a comment letting me know that you did it. I'm so glad to have you in UCW.